Mic check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We welcome you, ladies and gentlemen, to this NFC North divisional matchup between the Detroit Lions, sitting at 7-4, and the 6-4 Chicago Bears. Both of these teams desperately need a win here going into today. Here, you take a look at the divisional standings. A game or half a game separates these teams, and this is it. A win for the Bears would mean a first place spot in that division. A win for the Lions means keeping off the Bears and the Packers one more week. The Bears and the Packers basically almost knotted up at 6-5 with a loss to the Commanders this week from the Packers. But without further ado, we will jump on into this matchup here. And you get the reigning MVP, Kyler Murray. And we are underway from Ford Field here. It'll be taken at the 5-yard line. And it'll settle at the 29 for a 1st and 10. Here comes the reigning MVP, Kyler Murray, here for the Chicago Bears, and he's playing exactly like one. You take a look at his stats here going in today: 12 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 1,700 yards. Despite that, they've been playing around 500. That's about as all you can hope for. So, under center. Dropping back, throwing it downfield. First play on the drive, deflected. Shotgun formation here. Dropping back, looking for an open man. Throw, flag down. It'll be a gain of 9 for the time being.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
And it will be roughing the passer, so it'll be a 1st and 10 at the 48. A mistake that just cannot happen for this Chicago Bears team. Dropping back, throw, dumps off to the right side. Got it complete and a little more. And he's got 15 yards for him. Kyler Murray gets his 2nd reception complete. Looking, throw, that one complete, rolls out to the right side and completes another 1st down. That one a gain of 11. The Bears moving very well down the field here today on their opening drive. Dropping back. Dumps it off once again. Another flag down in the backfield. Is this going to be another roughing the passer?
Roughing the passer, defense.
It will be another roughing the passer. Zadarius Smith this time. So more free yardage the Lions have allowed on this opening drive. And just like that, throw, batted away, incomplete. 2nd and goal. .6:22 to play, under center. Jet sweep, fake jet sweep to the right side, and nothing doing, picks up 3. Ooh, got him to jump, drops back, looking for an open man, rolling out. He's going to take it himself and will waltz in for 6. Touchdown, Bears. It's been one of the main reasons that they've stayed in games. He's been able to do that so often this season, and he does it once more. Kick is up and good. Kick is away here. To the left. There he goes, and they will settle at the 31. And here comes Joe Burrow and this Detroit Lions offense. He's also had a bit of an up and down year. 22 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 2,600 yards. He's played very well. The defense has just kind of let them slip a little bit. And there's a little room. Jahmyr Gibbs up the middle, picks up 6. Shotgun formation. Dropping back to Jahmyr Gibbs again, and this time he picks up the first down and a little bit more. 18 rushing yards for Jahmyr Gibbs to start out his day. To the middle, gain of 4. 3 rushes, 22 yards. To the left, there goes Jahmyr Gibbs again, and another first down. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10 at the 39. To the right, there goes Jahmyr Gibbs again. And they are working him today. Picks up 9. 5 rushing yards, 39 yards. And a flag down.
False start, offense.
And a false start, so they'll move it back 5 yards. Throw downfield, that one complete, and they go in the air this time. 24 yards for Jones, and they're inside the 20. Under center. To the left, Jahmyr met quickly and will eventually lose a couple, or will get back to line of scrimmage. Rolling out, looking over, sidearm in the end zone, incomplete. Third and 10, shotgun formation. Ball at the 10. Dropping back. And takes a hit, fumble, Bears ball. And they'll settle at the 19. So they will get the ball here. Under center. A chance to go up 2 scores. Play action pass rolling out. Throw dumps it off. That one complete for a gain of 1. 2nd and 9. Play action pass looking. Gonna take a huge loss. Loses 14. And it's a 3rd and 23. So 3rd and 23 at the 6. Can Detroit pin their ears back? Looking. Throw, dumps it off, and they'll just settle for 4. 4th and 19. Just to get out of the shadow of their own end zone for a little bit. So 37 seconds here. They couldn't do anything with the fumble recovery. It'll be taken at the 35 and quickly met at the 39. And you take a look at the MVP award projection. Joe Burrow in the top 3 with those 22 touchdowns. Corbin Fitzroy, of course, and Josh Allen, both of those quarterbacks leading their teams to 10-0 and 10-1 respectively. Dropping back, dumps it off. That one complete to the right side, up the middle. 1st and 10 at the 50, and that looks like that may take us to the end of the first. We'll take a closer look at those 2 awards going into the 2nd quarter here when we return. To Jahmyr Gibbs. There goes another hole to the right side. 1st and 10 at the 37. 7 rushes for him and over 50 yards. So 7-0 after 1. So shotgun formation here. It'll be to Jahmyr Gibbs again to the right side. Doesn't get a lead block on the outside and only gets 1, and he is shaken up after that play. So Joe Burrow in the top 3 in terms of projection. Of course, he's had a huge year for the Lions, being traded from the Bengals to the Lions last year. 3rd and 3 here. Corbin Fitzroy, of course, also traded from the Bengals to the Raiders this year. And a stuffed, nothing doing. 4th and 3 at the 30. So decision time for the Lions. And, I mean, it's going to be a long shot for Joe Burrow to win the MVP here in the MFL, at least this year. And it's nothing in spite of him as they knock down the field goal. That one's going to be good. It'll be 7-3. Just unfortunately, the year that Josh Allen and Corbin Fitzroy are having, it's going to be tough to mount them unless they have a historic collapse and Joe Burrow just goes on a huge tear. So 1st and 10 here at the 26, trying to extend the lead a little bit more here. Shotgun formation at the 26, dropping back, rolling, hit as he throws. That one complete in the backfield, picks up 5. The 2nd and 5 coming up. Kyler Murray, of course, won the MVP last year from the Cardinals to the Bears last year in the middle of the season. And despite them missing the playoffs, he won the MVP, which is shocking for a lot of people as they lose 2 on the handoff and an injured Bear on that play. You know, you don't get a lot of players that'll win the MVP and have a team that missed the playoffs. Dumps it off, incomplete. The rush was there, and it will be a 4th and 7. So they'll punt it away here for the second time today. It'll be taken at the 15. And he'll get 12 on this. So 1st and 10 at the 27, a good return. Take a look at the rushing touchdown stat leaders. Jahmyr Gibbs, of course, in that 3-way tie for 10. Bobby Strokes got none. Mitchell Burns got none this week. So he has a chance to go out in front if he could just kind of crack one open. To Jahmyr Gibbs to the right side, and he'll pick up, still on his feet, picks up 6. .5:13 to play here in the second. Dropping back, rolling throw. That one is complete to St. Brown. Picks up a 1st and 10 at the 41. They have not thrown it a whole heck of a lot going into today, and they're doing it right now. Jahmyr Gibbs has already got over 10 carries, and we're midway through the second quarter, so he's been a workhorse. Throw, that one complete, picks up 8. 51 yards for Joe Burrow here for him today. Second and 2. Play action pass. Rolling out and just throws it away. And takes a huge loss. Jahmyr Gibbs, his hot start starting to cool off here. As it'll be a 4th and 2. And oh my, no, Justin! And it'll be a touchback at the 20, where I would have seen a master class. And hit. There he goes. Second sack today. Loss of 8. And it'll be a 2nd and 18 at the 12. He went backwards. Despite this 7-0 lead, they have 33 total yards. Rolling out. There goes Murray to the left side. He's going to take off and will slide down. A gain of 17. Picks up a 3rd and 1. Under center. Rolling out. Sidearm throw. That one complete. And they get the 1 yard they need and continue to move the chains. It's exactly what you want to see. You take the huge sack on 1st down and just kind of put your heads down and say, let's do it. We're going to get bit by bit of these yards that we need as they reach the 2-minute warning here. 7-3. The Lions do get the ball back in the second half. So it would be in their interest to possibly get a stop here to get a 2-for-1 as they get 2 yards on that play. Shotgun formation. And another flag down. Is this going to be... They might rule a holding on this one. Yep, it will be offensive holding. So they'll move it back. It'll be a 2nd and 18. Again for the second time this drive. And quickly swallowed up. They read that run beautifully. Loss of 3. 3rd and 21 now. And a timeout by Detroit as well. 1:31 to play. To the right and swallowed up quickly again. 4th and 18. Hunting away at the 20. And it'll be a 1st and 10 at the 28. So you take a look at the receiving touchdown leader. St. Brown, of course, always a dangerous threat, and he's in the top 3 for a reason. .78 seconds, rolling out, will take a sack, loses 14 and a second and 24. Jared Verse, how about that? So 2nd and 24 at the 14. Less than a minute to play. They may just run this clock out given the field position. They are not. They're going to throw it downfield to the left side. There he goes, breaks one loose, and he picks up every last inch of that 24 yards and a little bit more. 1st and 10 at the 44, out of bounds at the 44, so the clock does stop. 38 seconds to play. Looking, rolling out, cannot take another sack. They do. Another timeout for Detroit, and they're out of timeouts. Would not be shocked to see. Throwing it downfield. That one complete to the right side. There he goes. In for 6. Touchdown Lions. Jamison Williams turns the tide on this first half lead. You knew it was coming. You could feel it brewing, and they had no other really chance to convert here. So they do have a chance for a 2-for-1 with 26 seconds. And the ball back at the second half. 4 plays, 72 yards, 51 seconds of time. It'll be taken and returned to the left. Would not be surprised to see them just kind of run this ball out. And there's a man in the backfield. That kind of answers your question. They're going to run it here to the left side. No, play action pass rolling out, and he's quickly taken down. Lions ball! And it's Lions ball at the 19, so a 3-for-1. And they still have plenty of time to really run a couple of plays as well. What a turn for the worse for the Bears in a much needed win scenario. Looking, scanning, rolling out, will take a huge sack. And no time, so it will be 7-10 entering halftime. The Lions do get the ball when we return, and we will be back after this. So we return here. The Bears ready to boot this one away from Ford Field. It'll be taken at the 5-yard line to the right side and quickly met at the 27. So a gain of 22. And Jahmyr Gibbs, he had a hot start. He was at 54 yards with 10 carries and has since then has only gotten 2 carries for 8 yards. Dropping back. Throw downfield. That one complete. Holds on after the contact. 1st and 10 at the 43. Under center. To the right, there goes Jahmyr Gibbs. Tries to get an outside block. Does not again. Only gets 2. Under center. To the left. Picks up 2. We don't see a whole heck of a lot of scores on opening drives in the second half. If anything, the scoring just kind of very much so drops off in the second half. Dropping back. They're going to send it all off blitz. There goes Jahmyr Gibbs to the left side. And still on his feet. Never mind. Only picks up 2. And an injured... Oh, no. St. Brown injured on the play. And heading into the locker room. That's never a good sign. And they're going to need him back, hopefully, for the playoff push in a couple of weeks. And another beauty of a punt out of bounds for a touchback. Shotgun formation. Dropping back. Throw, dumps it off. Picks up 8. 2nd and 2. Under center for a 2nd and 2. Throwing it downfield. That one complete. No, couldn't hold on after the contact. And it'll be a 3rd and 2 at the 28. And this Ford Field crowd getting into it. To the right. Bounces off. Picks up 3 yards. 1st down. To the left again. There's a hole. Picks up 8. 2nd and 2 at the 39 this time. Dropping back, throw, dumps it off. There's a 1st down. And they continue to move the chains here. Shotgun formation. To the left, and we'll pick up 2. 2nd and 8 at the 47 this time. Dropping back, throw. That one is complete. Picks up 6, 3rd and 2. Not quite in field goal range. The kicker doesn't quite have that power needed for a kick like this. Throw. There's a 1st down. And they move the chains inching closer. 40 yards to go to that end zone. To the left. There's another hole. Picks up another 8 yards. 2nd and 2 at the 32. The Bears mixing and matching very well offensively here. Run-pass combos working very well. No miscues this far here on their opening drive of the second half as they get another 1st down at the 24 this time. And no miscues. To the right. And there he goes. Loses 1 right as I say it. dropping back. Throw dumps it off. There's a first down and a little bit more. Another 1st and 10 at the 11 this time. Shotgun formation. Less than a minute to play here in the 3rd. Dropping back, rolling out, sidearm throw. There it is. Still on his feet. Out of bounds at the 3. 2nd down. Under center, dropping back. Ooh, almost, the rush almost got to him, and it does this time. Loses 9, 3rd and 12. As that ends the 3rd quarter, 7-10. We've got 8 minutes to go, barring extra time. Shotgun formation, 3rd and 12 at the 12. Dropping back. And nothing! Incomplete. 4th and 12. Kick is up and good, and it is 10-10 with 7:54 to play. To the left, and it'll be a 1st and 10 at the 30. So Jahmyr Gibbs, they're trying to get him to wake up here. Again, you had the hot start, 54 yards and 10 rushing attempts in the 1st quarter alone. And then it's just been kind of crickets from that point on. Shotgun formation. Gibbs to the middle, picks up 2. You got a 1v1 on the outside. Throw, there it is, 1st and 10 at the 41. Gibbs cuts back inside, picks up 3, 2nd and 7. To the left, there goes Gibbs again. There's a 1st down. 17 rushes, 83 yards. There we go. Gibbs up the middle. There's a hole to the outside. 1st and 10 at the 34. Shotgun formation, 5:20 to play. Gibbs to the outside. Couldn't follow his lead block to the outside a little more. He would have been gone from that point. Dropping back, looking, throw. There it is. Laporta picks up another 1st down at the 12. And they continue to inch their way closer here. 5 yards to go. Gibbs to the outside. Number 11. Yes, sir. And the Lions score with under 4 minutes to play. And we will stand by here. really quick. What's going on? I need you to talk to me. Honey, I need you to talk to me.
It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To throw is Murray. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense. Still 3rd down.
The penalty yardage certainly helps. Now it's 3rd down, and they need 5. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's complete to Moore on the right side. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, they'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the gun, here's Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as quarterbacks down to a knee. 2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. This is 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Lions, and it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year.